Hey YouTubers, I want you to hear me out really well. There's a concerted effort by those outside the community, or those with inside the community, to try to get certain people within our community voices muted. What I mean is those who are willing to speak out about our injustices or our self-destructive behavior. And sometimes we got to put a mirror up to our community. Whether we like it or not, male, female, young or old, straight or gay, we need to put a mirror up where we can try to better ourselves. But some of you already who follow my videos know that there is a group of people out here on YouTube, or people who work for YouTube, or people outside the community who don't want to speak about anything. All they want to see us do is booty shaking videos. They want to see us all thugged out. They want to see us emasculated. They want to see us fighting among each other, whether it be brother against brother, sister against sister, or brother against sister, sister against brother, young, old, you name it. That's what they want. The other day, a YouTuber by the name of Tommy Sotomayor. Now, some of y'all may be familiar with brother. Some of y'all don't agree with his videos. Fine. We're not here to talk about the agree to disagree part. He put up a video pointing out some images, and I've watched him do this before, and some other brothers do it, but some people misinterpret it as putting down black women, when in fact, he and these other brothers, and even myself at times, try to show or tell sisters that you guys are being mocked, that we're not your enemy, that white America, or whites in general, or those who are of color, who want to disown us, mock black women. In order to get to the black man or the black family, you got to go through the black woman and black child. So this was an episode of American Dad, which is a spinoff of Family Guy, which is a spinoff of Cleveland. And if you've been watching those shows since 1999 up to now, they always portray black women in a stereotypical manner. History. If you remember watching The Family Guy, remember the Cleveland Brown character before it got spun off his own show? His wife Loretta was this angry, sassy, mean-spirited black woman with a voice like, "Cleveland, you did it!" She always talked like that. Now, I read somewhere that was been a tribute to Isabel Sanford, which I didn't take as a tribute. I thought it was an insult. Now, the character was mean-spirited. She emasculated her husband. She cheated on her husband, like I said. But eventually, they killed her off. Then they needed a spinoff, so they did the American Dad was a spinoff. It wasn't directly a spinoff, but it's in the same universe. And if you watch some of the black characters, and they play stereotypical black characters or exaggerations. Now, if you go to the Cleveland show, it's a spinoff. Now, I'm gonna get back to the American Dad, but if you go to Cleveland has been is a wuss. His son is a beast, borderline psychopath with homosexual tendencies. Here and there, you gotta catch a joke. It's not as overt as the other characters, but he's a mama's boy. He's socially awkward. The little boy Rollo with the fro, supposed to be like a player, supposed to be sneaky. And you know, I can go on about the male characters, but Cleveland wife supposed to be fat, wears a girdle, wears a wig, her hair's actually gray. It's a whole bunch of stuff. The daughter Loretta is dating a white guy, and she's all this other stuff. She's really smart, but you gotta play. I mean, all this stuff that you see, and they make it's peppered. And they got the racist neighbor, and things are peppered with certain jokes. And you're sitting there, you're like, oh, okay, fine. Then let's go back to American Dad. Well, this particular episode, they had Niecy Nash guest star. This is the second time, if I'm not mistaken, she guest starred in a Seth MacFarlane production. Well, the character she's playing was an office worker that worked at Stan's job. I think it's like the CIA, FBI. Well, in the crux of the story is that she was used to getting all the attention. So she walked in, carrying overweight, loud, carrying this box of coffee, and she said, "Anybody want to get some of my hot box?" It was sexual innuendo. Then she said something about these Pocahontas boots, and then, "Oh, my ankles, these Pocahontas boots look so good, but my ankle," you know, is making fun, saying that black women wear shit they shouldn't be wearing. They're loud, and they all got blonde hair. But the thing was, she's supposed to have been jealous of Stan's wife, who all of a sudden in this episode works with his wife, works at the company that Stan's worked for. Well, she was supposed to have been jealous of this white woman. So her and Stan are supposed to be get together, concoct a thing where she can get fired. But she took it in her own hands to go off script. So she walked up and threw acid. You fine, bitch! Now, if anybody doesn't know history or haven't been paying attention, that acid incident was in reference to Bethany Starro. Now, if you don't remember, I think you guys need to go Google her. Bethany Starro, I think, was 27, 28 years old. Lied and said a fictitious black woman threw acid in her face. And if y'all don't remember, everybody across the country, every media outlet out here on YouTube, people's making videos calling out black women bitches, whores, sluts. They evil, they jealous of the white woman. I mean, it was channels. There were even brothers out here doing it. And those videos got taken in. I left some really nasty comments to those black men for doing it. But I already knew it wasn't true. But the fact remained, that vid stood out to not just Tommy Sotomayor, but some other YouTuber, I believe, or somebody sent it from another site to him. Now, when I saw it, I already knew where it was at. Well, guess what? I guess somebody must have been watching him or monitoring black YouTubers, which they do. He just put a video up showing what they did. He was basically showing black women, those out there who don't think that they're under attack or being mocked. This is how white people see black women. Well, guess what? Fox went after him. Self-reliance went after him. They took the video down from YouTube and made sure he couldn't make any more money, I think, with commercials. I'll let you guys give his take on it. Then once you watch the video, I'm going to give you my take on it, and I'm going to explain to you why I got the picture of the Boondocks up. Bear with me, okay?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tommy Sotomayor. I want to talk to you about something that just happened to me today. Friday, I put up a video on my YouTube channel, and the video was of Seth MacFarlane's American Dad. It's a cartoon show, and it had Niecy Nash, I think is her name, portraying a black character. And if you watch a lot of Seth MacFarlane stuff, he portrays black women in the same light, and no one says anything. Well, I took the episode in which he had a black woman throw acid in the white woman's face and call her a fine-ass bitch, all because she was jealous that the white woman, who was slim, attractive, and were getting guys to hit on her without having to be disgusting, yet the black woman was fat, overweight, and was having to say nasty stuff just to get the guys in the office to hit on her. And when they finally got a white girl, they stopped hitting on the black one. She was so jealous of the white woman that she threw acid in the woman's face. Took the black woman out to jail. She was belligerent and everything. Anyway, I wanted to point out, because I found this video online. They didn't delete the people who had put it up. I just took the video off YouTube that was used, and I added my commentary to point out how he's trying to make black women look foolish. Well, that didn't go over so well, because when I woke up today, I found out that Fox, 20th Century Fox, Seth MacFarlane, and YouTube had taken down the video and banned each one of my channels from making any kind of money. I found this ironic, because if I had done the same video and said how funny it was, how hilarious it was, like the other people who had posted it, it would have never been taken down. I would have never been banned. So for all the black women who think that what I do is just try to bring them down, and for all the black people who say that what I'm doing does not have any merit, understand this. Companies as large as 20th Century Fox, they don't mess with you unless you mess with their money. And my commentary put a little bit of fear in their heart. So what they wanted to do was take it down. And one of the friends on my Twitter list, one of my Twitter followers, is Niecy Nash. When I put the video up, ironically on Sunday, she was no longer one of my Twitter followers. Ironically on today, the video is taken down. Now Niecy, you chose to do that role. chose to do a lot of roles that make black women look pretty bad. But that's okay, as long as they laugh and you get paid. But when I try to get them to stop being made fun of by other people, because no matter what you can say about me, black women, know what I don't do on my channel. I don't make fun of you. I don't sit and make fun of you. I allow what has happened in the media, in the news, to be pointed out and show you how it's affecting you and us. See, if I was making fun of black women like the rest of the world, like Tyler Perry, there'd be no problem. There would be no banning. There'd be a big check. But because I'm foolish enough to bypass the big check and try to get you to stop doing the things that you're doing, try to get you to become self-reliant, self-sufficient, that's when they come after me. So you might not think much of what I do, all of you clowns who want to get these women to back you. Well, see, I don't need them to back me. I need them to learn, and I need them to change. I don't want to screw them. Black women have been screwed over enough. I don't think it helps when another black man runs up trying to screw them, trying to see how much sex he can get from them, trying to see how much money he can get from them. It's time to stop. I might not be as big as you want me to be, but I'm big enough for them to pay attention. And maybe if they're paying attention, maybe you should too. Maybe you should start realizing there's some merit in the things I say. But they can't stop me, because I'm back. Subscribe, please. I'm out.
Now, I wish I could play the video for you guys, the original video, and show it to you, but I'm pretty sure you go to Hulu or whatever site that shows in that episode in particular. And I saw it, and I've watched self-profiling programs for a long time. Now, before y'all get mad at me and say, man, you're watching these programs. Like I've said in other videos, you got to know what the enemy is saying. I watch Fox. That don't mean I agree with it. You got to know what's being said. I'm not in the Klan, but you need to know what these people are saying. Some of our sisters have taken the criticisms that we've given to other black women who coon and buffoon as an attack or in front of all black women, not when we're not doing that. As black men, it bothers us to see that our women have been manipulated and been mocked. Think about every modern commercial with got a black woman in it, and it's always the stereotypical neck wagging, neck rolling, finger wagging, sound a certain way, overweight or extremely dark, or if she's extremely light, she's super light, she's worship, she's with some white. I mean, all these things you pick up on. I know I'm not the only one, and I damn sure know that sisters out here not the only one. But the fact that this brother pointed this out caught the attention of YouTube, Seth MacFarlane, and 20th Century Fox. Now, for those out there who say that I'm paranoid for pointing this stuff out, look how every black YouTube channel has been attacked or been monitored within the last 7 months. Channels that have been up since 2006. But the moment these brothers and sisters start talking about, hey, brothers and sisters, we need to stop and step back, they're attacked. Look at my channel, case in point. You got people out there making false channels, going to other black YouTubers who either don't pay attention or lack common sense, and they believe all the things that have been said. It wasn't until I got the video capture software to put a mirror up to these people and show you guys what's going on. Now, there have been sisters have come to my channel, have misinterpreted my words. Now, it's bad that I got to use disclaimers. I got to say, I'm not talking about you or I'm not talking about all. Well, this brother wasn't talking about all black women. In fact, he was defending black women. He was putting up showing you that whether it be on cartoons, comic books, music videos, soap operas, TV shows, whether it be daytime, prime time, movies, music, porn. Y'all are being mocked. Y'all are being exploited. And instead of y'all standing with those of us or black men who point this out, y'all attack. Now, some of y'all may have seen this video. And some of y'all may have thought, oh, it's just a cartoon. That's dangerous, because guess what? Little kids are watching these things. One day I went over to my sister's place, and my nephew and niece were watching. I said, sis, you know this Family Guy and American Dad, these some pretty adult cartoons, and these kids won't get the jokes anyway, because they mostly jokes about the 80s and 90s. Oh, that's just a cartoon. I said, that's the problem. We dismiss things. It's nothing like it was when our parents were coming up or when we was kids. Well, let me take that back. When our parents were kids, cartoons were overtly racist. Some of them were still popping up when we was kids, but it wasn't until the late 80s and early 90s they started sanitizing cartoons. Y'all seen the old Tom and Jerry cartoons where the black maid, Thomas! Then after a while, they went to try to polish the image and became, Thomas? They reanimated certain parts. There's certain Disney cartoons they won't show. There's certain old movies they won't show because Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, and all of them wearing blackface, or they demeaning and making fun of black women. Now, those black men out there like myself, we've warned our sisters. We tried to talk to some of our sisters. And some of our sisters have thanked us. And some of them really thank us for standing up for them. But there's going to be some out here who don't get it. And y'all seen the videos I just made calling out one of the sisters that fit that stereotype of a black woman. And the reason why she came at me and some other sisters have come at this brother is because we holding up a mirror. Now, see, you guys don't take too much notice when they talk about black men. Because if you notice in Family Guy and Cleveland and American Dad, when they talk about a black guy, either we're a criminal, we're either gay, or they're talking about our penis size. Now, The Simpsons has been on 20 years, and I mean, I can maybe count maybe on one hand of the racially insensitive things that I've seen. But Seth MacFarlane and them hide behind, well, we go after everybody. No, they don't hit everybody as hard as they hit black women or black men. But usually in this case, they hit black women pretty hard. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, as a black man who has sisters, who has aunts who have a surviving grandmother, and I think about my deceased mother, it pisses me off. Cause I know there are black women out there don't do that. I mean, yeah, we got a small group that coon and buffoon, but that's not black women overwhelmed, but that's how they see y'all. Why y'all think YouTube and them let these twerk videos sit up all the damn time? They see y'all as sexual objects. Have y'all ever read the comments that's being left about y'all? Remember when YouTube posted not one, but 2 videos last year of the Hirschwood bust down? When that girl was riding a train on that black girl with the SpongeBob jacket on, and that 13-year-old girl was having oral sex with 2 boys? YouTube let that video sit up for days. But it wasn't until people in the black community started complaining, that's when they snatched it down. But the damage was done. This is why I can't get down with World Star Hip Hop. Yesterday, it was a video I came across, thanks to another YouTuber, that showed a gay man beating on a pregnant black woman. But yet, these are the same people who say, we respect everybody, our issues are your issues, but a gay person beating up on a pregnant black woman and nobody said anything. No outrage. The only people that talked about it on YouTube has been black men. Have y'all noticed when y'all got these articles coming out saying, sister, the black man's keeping you down? Have y'all ever wondered who's writing these articles? Who's stirring y'all up? When Red Tails came out, this article talked about sisters, the first serious black movie, and they got a white woman as a love interest in it. And if you ever watched that movie, it wasn't really much of a love story. It spoke about something that was common in war, or when soldiers go to different countries. They meet the locals. Some fall in love, some have children. But they riled y'all up, and sisters out here on YouTube making videos. When I was trying to defend the movie, I got attacked, I got hit. You don't love black women, and I never said that. But guess what? My channels and other brothers' channels have come down, and some women have misinterpreted conversations. And some brothers as well. We critique within love. If I didn't give a damn about y'all, I'd be putting up videos of half-naked women all day. But those videos never come down. I don't see anybody talk about copyrights, infringements, or anything when they show y'all in the most negative light. They look at y'all as sex objects, baby mamas. When they want to talk about abortion, they throw a black woman face up. When they talk about bad mothering, they want to throw a black woman face up. Remember our president, Mr. Obama, said when he was running, black women, quit feeding your children Popeye's chicken for breakfast. That was from the president of the United States. When Shirley Sherrod was tossed to the side, everybody believed her to be the angry, racist black woman. Y'all remember that? Now they went out, now Fox, a mega corporation, went after this one YouTuber. Now I can see if he had millions of hits. But they went after him because he put a mirror up to their shenanigans. How dare this nigga show us up? Now I want to get to the Boondocks. A lot of y'all out here criticize the Boondocks, but the Boondocks is probably the most balanced animated show. It highlights questionable things that we do. Stereotypes. It give analogies in the story, and y'all don't pick up on it. Some of y'all are too slow to pick up on it, but y'all watch Family Guy, Cleveland Show, American Dad, and now he got the Flintstones he's working on. Oh, hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. What's going on, Fred? Bang. Bam, bam, bam. Here it is. Warner Brothers is letting him deal with that. A guy that's put out crass, sexist, racist crap. But the Boondocks, we just heard that and got it picked up because fans was clamoring for it. Because we don't have that many shows animated that's geared to our taste or to our issues. But you get brothers and sisters say, I don't like the animation. It ain't real. They making fun, blah, blah, blah. But Family Guy is on Fox prime time. On Family Guy, they cursed. They had to beep stuff. They had to pixel out stuff. But the Boondocks is worse. Wow. Wow. Brothers and sisters, y'all got to stop letting people manipulate you. Black women, you got to stop letting people make you out to be the worst of anything. I mean, think about the images. Remember that Super Bowl commercial where the brother was going around goofy, and the sister was mad at everything. He could never do nothing right. So they go to a park and he pulls out a Pepsi and she smiles, and he looks at the white girl and the white girl flirts with him. He just smiled. Sister got mad and he ducked and threw the Pepsi, and the guy ran away like this is what they do to black. This is what they do to white folk. Y'all didn't get mad about that. What about the Popeyes commercial? The woman when she first came out, she was super. Now, honey, our spices are like nothing else. Then when people started complaining, they toned it down. But now if you watch it, it's slowly popping back out. What about that play school commercial with the women with the bra, where the women said, my bra's this, they dancing. They dancing. Knocking the dust off the shoulders. And don't even get me started about porn. Sisters, they got sisters doing all kinds of crazy crap in porn. Choking them, pissing on them, shitting on them, and nobody gets angry. But the moment a black man or a black woman who understand what's going on says something, oh, you got to stop them niggas. They talking too much. Now, whether you agree with brother or not, whether you agree with me or not, you cannot deny there's negative images out here of black women have been perpetuated the last 40 years. And a lot of y'all and y'all mothers and grandmothers went along with that feminism shit, and guess who's pushing a lot of these images? Y'all remember when Girlfriends was on? It was on UPN. Then when they merged UPN to the WB, what happened? They didn't give them a proper send-off. A white Jewish woman was running that network, and she canceled the show right from under them. But guess who had the guts to put a show with surprise? And I had to say thank you. And this guy's a Republican, Kelsey Grammer. He saw something special to put his name behind that show. Then to spin off the game. And I'll do another video about what I just found out about the game. But y'all understand, they don't want to see y'all in those nice roles. They don't want to see y'all acting like women. They don't want to see y'all as mothers. I'll give you another little history thing. Remember Felicia Rashad, The Cosby Show? 8 seasons, she was never nominated or won. I think she was nominated, but she never won an Emmy. But everybody talk about she's our favorite TV mom. But nobody mentions her the same light as Florence Henderson, who played Carol Brady, or Barbara Billingsley, who played June Cleaver. But they'll say Roseanne? Roseanne? Come on. Sisters, y'all got to understand, there are black men like me, Tommy, Rick, all of them, who are willing to call out the questionable black women and walk among you. But we want to defend those who got something going for themselves. Now, I ain't talking about high paying. I'm talking about who got class, who got honor, who wants to stand with a man and not against a man, or the man that want to stand with them. But see what a corporation did? They rather show our women as sluts, overweight, vindictive, mean-spirited people, and to take an incident that happened in real life and know that the white woman lied, but to still go along and animate that, and then they're going to use cover. Niecy Nash, she voiced the character, but we all know how much Niecy Nash have cooned. Remember that episode of Inside when Gary Coleman was on it? I think maybe a month before his death. She talked to Gary Coleman like a little boy. Her and Sherry Shepherd have gone on TV shows and cooned. And I'm scratching my hand like, sisters, don't y'all see this is the representation of y'all? Now, you might not be that type of sister, but that's the way the world sees you. Go into a bookstore and notice white women could be on the cover half naked. Just the week before last, they had a woman on Time breastfeeding her son. They didn't cover that up. But you got a black sister on the cover of Black Men or Smooth or King. They got y'all wrapped up in plastic like y'all posing for Playboy. Here it is, Jennifer Lopez, Kim Kardashian. They're women of color. But they don't consider them to be black women. They fine. They ass, they breast, they butt, they fine. Black woman, she's nasty. Why? But yeah, everybody stick their ass into our communities at night to try to fuck with y'all. They do everything in the power to tell y'all, don't listen to your black man. And some of y'all buy it. Major corporations are manipulating y'all. Look how Rihanna, everybody was like, Chris Brown beat up Rihanna. He needs to respect women. But yet the same record producers and photographers and videographers do everything to show her half naked. Sisters, y'all got to understand, we are not your enemies. We never were. But you see how Fox went after a black man that posted up a video showing how they manipulate images or get down or look at y'all. Understand this. All we got is each other. Every time we let these bastards do this, they get energized. Look what they did to rap. One time rap was conscious, or if it was just party, good, feel good music. Around 92, 93, it became this caricature. Ain't no way in hell black people are going to go into rock or pop and sexualize white women or other women that have been accepted into the white family. They got our women half-ass naked, doing shit, singing songs about lick my pussy, lick it right, with all this other shit. And then when a brother say, hey sister, nah, don't do that, babe. You just trying to stop me. You don't want me to be in. No. We're trying to protect y'all. Now, a lot of y'all say, we don't need no protecting. We are our own women. I said, how that's working for you? A lot of y'all are single. A lot of y'all are bitter and angry at the wrong people. Please, sisters, understand this. Y'all are being made a joke. You think I'm exaggerating? Look what they did to that woman, Marissa Alexander in Florida. She got 20 years. 20 years for finding a fucking gun in the ceiling because of abusive boyfriend or husband, whatever he was to her. But Lorena Bobbitt cut her husband's penis off and she's still walking around free as a bird. Mary Kay Letourneau was fucking her student. She should have still be in jail. They let her out, told her don't do it. She still did. Put her back in. She's still doing it. But they call y'all sex-crazed, deprived women. Sisters, y'all got to understand this. Ask yourself, why is there no black women on prime time? If they're on prime time in the news capacity, they got a white man next to them. Ask y'all why on TV shows they show y'all, they put y'all in wigs and make y'all, honey child, let mama tell you this. When Precious and Monster Ball came out, they gave Halle Berry Academy Award for letting a racist have sex with them. The most graphic sex scenes I've seen. You think they would let a black man do that with a white woman on camera? No. Look what they did to Precious. They played into every stereotype and talk about, we got to give this Academy Award to Monique. But you had Angela Bassett play a character in the biop. They wouldn't give her Academy Award. Sisters, they have mocked y'all. And they've turned y'all against us on some occasions. And every time my brother points this out, we're looked upon as the enemy. Y'all got to understand, we are not the ones who's trying to hurt you. Now, granted, there are some guys out there who are. But you can't keep going and mess around with those guys and think you're going to change them and then lump us all into a group. Now, I'm not here advocating for Tommy. He's a grown man. He's going to do what he's going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. But the brother put up a video and pointed out some things because he's tired of seeing the characters of our women. Get it together, black people.